Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm wanting to share with you 5 tips for moms who are following keto, especially stay-at-home moms like myself. I can definitely relate to your situation. Hopefully you can relate to mine as well and the tips that I have for you. So I have been staying home with our kids for almost 5 years now. We have 4 kids, we homeschool. Our youngest is 4 months old, so I am also postpartum and I'm breastfeeding while following keto. I did a video on that if you want to check that out. I have had years of struggles, losing weight, creating healthy habits. I've had, of course, multiple pregnancies over these past few years, so my weight and physical body, all of that has massive changes. Weight's gone up and down and whatnot, so I absolutely understand how disheartening and how depressing it can be. It's a struggle to find time for yourself. It's a struggle to stay motivated when you don't have a lot of extra energy to give. You've got all of your energy going out to your kids. It can seem super overwhelming. So hopefully these tips will help you with all of that. My first tip would be, if you aren't following the keto diet yet, start low carb and then go into the ketogenic diet. On that diet, your net carbs for the day is down to 20 grams, which is very, very low compared to any other diet that you're going to be on. So it will be quite a shock to your system. Starting low carb is going to give you a chance to not only change your eating habits, which is a big one, but also slowly work your body down so it's not such a huge shock to you in every aspect of your life, where you have a higher chance of crashing and burning because it's just too much for you to take on all at once. Tip number 2 would be get rid of any foods that you know are a weakness for you specifically. And that is something when moms are on a diet, they get a little bit overwhelmed with, you know, my family's not following this diet, my kids have all this food around and I'm home all the time, you know, how do I not eat all of this food? Keto will help with that for sure. On this diet, one of the great side effects that people really love about it is that your body will detox from carbs and sugar and your cravings are going to go down dramatically. I have experienced this. It's really not difficult for me to stick with the diet. I'm not craving all the extra food that my kids eat, you know, whatever else we have around. But there are always going to be foods that you're just gonna love them. We cannot have goldfish crackers in the house because it's just such a quick, easy thing. I will reach for it all the time. So no goldfish crackers in our house. Peanut butter and chocolate, that's something I have to be very careful of. I love Reese's, but really any combo, peanut butter and chocolate. So I know those things, I either can't have them around or have to be very careful about having them in the house. You will probably still have ones that are just always gonna be, you know, a weakness for you. So you want to make sure that you don't have those in the house where you have a high chance of sabotaging yourself. So get rid of whatever foods you know are going to be really tough for you to stay away from, at least in the first, I would say, month of the diet. Tip number 3 would be strengthening your mindset. Understanding that it's more about mental dedication and routine than motivation. You'll be motivated in the beginning, but with everything in life, you're not always going to be motivated all the time. So you do need to create the habits, make it a routine, figure out how it works best for you. Having those habits set in place, reminding yourself why you're doing it, that's what you need to replace the motivation with when that goes, because it will go at some point. Tip number 4 would be find support. And this is another one you hear all the time, and I think that we really underestimate how important this one is. I did for years. I figured I can do it on my own. It'll be fine. I enjoy working out. I actually have no problem working out, so I figured I can out-exercise my diet. You cannot out-exercise your diet, I can tell you that right now. So finding support is a huge game changer. I have found support in my husband. We are doing the ketogenic diet together. We're exercising together. He has support at work. He has, I think, 4 other guys at work that are doing keto as well. And they've been a great resource for us as far as passing along recipes and whatnot. So it is huge. Do what you can to find support. If you don't have someone in your family doing it with you, find a friend. If that's not possible, there's Facebook groups all the time. There are Instagram accounts. I follow a lot of ketogenic Instagram accounts, and they are great for recipes and just daily motivation. My final tip would be consistency and patience. That is another reason why we fail so many times to meet whatever health goals, physical goals that we have set for ourselves. I am not a patient person. That has been my biggest downfall for years, is that I don't give it time to work. If if you're patient with yourself, you're patient with your body, you're patient with the changes that you are wanting to see, because it will take some time, you will start to see the results. Consistency with it. You have to give it time to work. You can't just do it for a month and, okay, I'm feeling better, and then you start to get lax with the way that you're eating, or if you're exercising and you give up on that, it's not going to work. You have to give it a chance to work for a long time, because these changes take months and months to achieve, depending on what you're trying to achieve. Go easy on yourself, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. You've got a lot going on. It's hard mentally, it's hard emotionally. I understand how hard it is. It won't happen quickly. It shouldn't happen quickly. If you want to form lifelong changes, lifelong habits, slow and steady is how you need to take this on. So I hope you found these tips practical and helpful, and ones that you can apply. These have definitely helped me, just remembering that I need support, remembering that it's more about dedication than motivation, starting slow, being patient and consistent, and getting rid of anything that you know is going to be a challenge for you, especially when you start out. Comment below, we can get a conversation going. We can get more of a community going with keto moms. It's still a pretty new thing, and for moms, especially breastfeeding moms, there aren't too many of us out here. So I'd love to connect with you. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, if you found it useful, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.